Yo, DragooX is back with a brand new video for you guys. Today I'm gonna show you my new Stamina Sorcerer PvP build. It's focused on Defile, how the title of this video already say, and I would say today we start first with the sets and then I show you the stats of this build. Okay, let's start with the main weapon on the front bar. Here I go with a Maul of Zero Deal Sword, Nirnhound with the weapon damage enchantment. Okay, the first bonus is weapon damage, then we have 2 times stamina recovery, and the last bonus is if we deal melee damage, we apply the major Defile debuff on our enemy for 3 seconds. That means we nerf his healing and his health recovery by 30%, and this can occur every 5 seconds. And it's a very great set, this patch, because they nerfed the heal anyway. Yeah, we have 60% less heal now in Zero Deal, and with the extra 30%, it's crazy, guys. Now we come to the next set that I'm using on the back bar. I go with a Master Sword. If you have the perfected version, it's way better because 3% more healing done. And yeah, look at the buff, guys. When you deal damage with puncture, you heal for 6500 and gain spell and physical resistance equal to the amount of healing for 5 seconds. That's very good. We're using this puncture skill for the major fracture debuff. I'm using it on the back bar. And yeah, it's a crazy set, guys. It's good healing. In PvP, it's like 3k, a bit over 3k. With the healing done version, it's a bit better, of course. And we get also around 3k resistance. And with the Ransack Morph, I come later to the skills, we also get the minor protection buff for 15 seconds. So if we're using this skill, we debuff our enemy and we buff ourselves. Okay, I'm going with a non-hound weapon here, because yeah, more weapon damage and it also buffs our heal. And with double dot drain health poisons. There's also another option for the setup. You can go with Potentate on the back bar. In the video at the end, in the clip in the BG that I add in the end of this video with the gameplay, there I was using Potentate. This patch it's good with the 5%, next patch there's a nerf to 3%, then I would definitely go with the master weapons. Yeah, they are way better than, but this patch you can go with Potentate too. Okay, now we come to the monster set, and here I'm going with only one piece as a monster set because I'm playing with a mythic item. If you don't have access to mythic items, you can go with another monster set piece. Then you can go with 2 pieces of any monster set that you want to play. There is no set where I would say now it's the best. You can go with Bloodspawn for more sustain, for more resistance. You can go with 2 pieces of, like this here, with armor pieces for more resistance. You can go with a damage monster set, with a proc set. Whatever you like, yeah, they're all possible then. It depends on your race also. I'm a wood elf. If you are a nord, you have more resistance, then you can go with a damage monster set here. You can also replace then this piece here now, Lord Warden set, with a recovery piece or with a weapon damage piece. You have to check what race you are and what access to the items you have. Okay, I'm using, I already said it, Lord Warden for the resistance, reinforced, a heavy piece. I'm using 6 pieces heavy here in the setup. It's a heavy build and 1 medium. All the pieces are with the prismatic glyph, with the 3-stat glyph. So I have a lot of health, stamina and magicka. Now we come to the next set I'm using, and I had to say I didn't saw the set in any guild store, the afflicted set. I think not so many people use it. I had to buy it in Flusterers. And yeah, I'm going with a reinforced heavy chest. And look at this set, weapon damage, max stamina and stamina recovery. That means we get already 2 times stamina recovery from the Zero Deal Ward and 1 time from the afflicted set. That's why I also have very good sustain in heavy armor. It's a great sustain with this build. And look at the last bonus, when you deal damage you have a 50% chance to deal 2500 disease damage to the target. And this procs instant the disease status effect and applying the minor Defile, the 15% Defile for 4 seconds, and you only have to deal damage. And next patch there's a buff for the set, it's 100% proc chance, so you proc it definitely every 4 seconds, because we're using the Hurricane on the Stamsorc, and it hits the enemy anyway. If he's dodge rolling, whatever, we hit him and we put the Defile on him, so we have 100% uptime of this debuff next patch. This patch, maybe 1 second, 50% chance, maybe we need a second hit, whatever, but it's already a super huge uptime. And that means this set and the other set combine both debuffs. We have the major with the Zero Deal Ward, the major Defile and the minor Defile with this set, and both with a high uptime. 4 seconds here with nearly no cooldown, and the other set with 3 seconds uptime and 5 seconds cooldown. So yeah, we have a super huge uptime on our debuffs, and this set, this build completely works with it, and it's crazy. And in a group, imagine now you're playing a group together with 1 or 2 friends and you focus one person. he can't heal, and we still have good damage with the setup too. Yeah, we still have good damage, we have good sustain, and we can support our mates because we debuff the enemies, and if we all focus one person, he can't heal. Yeah, he's dead, guys. It's crazy. Okay. On the shoulder, I'm going also with the Afflicted set. It's a heavy set, guys. Also reinforced. The belt is the belt of Zero-Deal's Ward in Impen. The next item, Afflicted hands in well-fitted, reinforced legs, and well-fitted shoes. Then we come to the rings and necklace, and here I go with Zero-Deal Ward because it's a medium set, and I said already we go with 6 heavy, 1 medium. That's why I use the jewelry of the medium set here. 2 infused with weapon damage, and the last item, you can see it already, the mythic one, the Malakat's Band of Brutality. We are going in heavy, that's why we don't have a high crit anyway, so it's no problem if we can't crit anymore. But the 25% damage increase is crazy, guys. In heavy armor, it's definitely a good setup because we have very good damage, we have good sustain, and we are tanky, and we have good heals. And now I come to the stats, guys. And here you can see I have a very high maximum health pool, and that's perfect because we are using the pet heal, and the pet heal scales with the max health. I have 12k Magicka and 28k maximum stamina. I'm using 35 points in health, 29 in stamina. Don't forget that this points scale on the race that you're using. Yeah, if you're a Nord, you have more health, you don't need so many points here. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, you have to look that you have around the stats that I have here. I'm using the Warrior Mundus with the Lava Food Soup and Swordwise Buff Food. And I already said I'm a Wood Elf. Okay. Now we come to the Stamina Recovery. And here you can see we have unbuffed 2.3k Stamina Recovery. Unbuffed and heavy. And now I buff up with the Momentum and the Potion. We have 2.8k Stamina Recovery in heavy. We still get a heavier armor passive for some extra sustain. So it's more than enough. I'm not using the Dark Deal because our recovery is so high, we don't need it. If you're a no CP, for example, and you need a bit more recovery, or you're on other ways, then you can put the Dark Deal in. But don't forget, we need the Magicka normally for our pet here. So yeah, we don't need it. The recovery is good. If you're on other ways, then look that you get some stamina recovery from the monster set, whatever. Yeah, and then it's fine. Okay, weapon damage. Unbuffed 3.3, buffed with the momentum, around 4k weapon damage, 20% crit chance, that's fine. I already said we are using the mythic item. Yeah, so 4k weapon damage with the mythic item is more than enough. Don't forget, we have a 45% heal debuff on our enemy. So 4k weapon damage is very good. You can see in the end of the video, the BG, the damage was great. Physical resistance and spell resistance, around 20k unbuffed, and with the Hurricane buffed, 25k on the front bar, and on the back bar, around 29k. And now I show a small video. I buffed up extra with the Master Sword, and you can see I have over 31k resistance. So we get around 3k, 2k more resistance with this buff. Okay, now we come to the champion points, and we start with the tower. I go with 66 points into the Warlord, 1 into Siphoner, 75 in Mooncalf, 27 in Arcanist, 19 in Tenacity, 51 in Tumbling, 31 in Shadow Ward, 37 in Blast, 39 in Physical Weapon Expert, and 81 in Master at Arms, 13 in Precise Strikes. For the crit heals, we don't have crit damage, so we don't need that much points here. 44 in Piercing, 56 in Mighty, 81 in Ironclad, 42 in Resistant, 56 in Thick Skin, 32 in Elemental Defender and Hardy, and 27 in Quick Recovery. And now we come to the last point of this video, the skills that I'm using, and we start with the Bound Armor, and we go for it for the passives, and the skill is also nice. It's some extra damage for me. Maybe they should slightly buff the skill from the damage, but the passives are good. Why slotted? Your max stamina is increased by 8% and your light attacks deal 10% more damage. And I put a lot of points also in the CPs in the light attack damage, so it fits perfectly. The next skill is the Clan Fear, our burst here, the pet burst here. Yeah, the pet also deals some extra damage. It's not that strong, but a pet is nice because in some situations it can help you a lot. They focus your pet, or they put the ultimate, for example Meteor, and they put it on the pet and not on you, so you can negate some damage. It's nice to have, guys. And the burst here, of course, is great. Then the next skill, the Ready, our weapon damage buff, and it gives us also more stamina recovery 10% and a good burst here. Executioner as our finisher, of course, the Dizzy Swing, our spammable, and the damage ultimate, the Dawnbreaker of Smiting. On the backbar, I'm going in the moment with the Power Overload. I tried to test something because you can shoot the Overlord and put your Dawnbreaker on the front bar. I want to test something. I'm not sure if it's nice or not. You can replace this ultimate also with the Psychic ult, with the Werewolf ult. You can go with the Sword and Board ultimate, whatever you want. Yeah, there are a few ways you can go. Maybe next patch, I have a nice idea for a build. I don't want to say so much, but I will test something in a moment with the Overlord. Okay, then the Ransack. That's why we don't need the Psychic ult, because the Ransack gives us also the minor protection for 15 seconds, 8% less damage. Major fracture on the enemy, I already said it while I was talking about the master weapons. Hurricane, our resistance buff, and also a small dot on our enemy. The Rigor, of course, our heal, our time, the pad again, and the Ball of Lightning. You can also go with the other morph, whatever you like more. But I have to say, if you go with the other morph, you don't have a clean for the slow, so you have to use the other morph of the momentum then. That's why I say the Ball of Lightning is nice, because you gain immunity against snares, it's good. Okay guys, that was the skills I'm using. We have the champion points, the skills, the stats and the sets, so we have everything. Now I'll show you a small BG clip at the end of this video. 44 kills with 2 deaths, and I cut it a bit together. Have a nice day guys, we see us in the next video. Bye bye.
The wind is blowing through her hair. We like to head out on the road, and you know we don't really care, cause we're just doing what we want. She likes it when I treat her good. She likes it when I treat her bad. She likes to travel all around. I take her everywhere and back. Yeah, oh, you fucking with the man, girl. You throw it right back, no I like that. I'ma bite back, you know I become a fan, girl. The way you throw back like a Kodak, girl, you own that. Cruise around without a plan, girl. We'll never go back, girl, you know that. You were so bad, let's just spend a couple grand, girl. You know you're fucking with the man, girl. Yeah. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose a real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. We're living life like a badass. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose a real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. Yeah. Life like a badass. Cruising PCH with the top down, drop down, headed nowhere fast, never stop now, not now. We ain't slowing down, never knowing that. We're just headed south, what it's all about, never had a doubt, yeah. She be sitting shotgun, she a hot one, in the hot sun, crop top on, I'ma hop on, every single day, head a different way, never stay in place, don't care what they say, we gon' do it anyway. Always by my side, oh we're living life right, every night we just drive by, cruising high life, we're alive, not just getting by, not just letting life pass right underneath the side, grab it real tight, okay, every day is a new day, in a new place, rent a new space, see a new face, in a few days, move a new way, to a new state, that's great, rent an estate for our next day. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose a real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. We're living life like a badass. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose a real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. We're living life like a badass. keep it going, I'm rolling and flowing, I'm coasting, I got them all trolling me right. I just keep growing and showing them, knowing I'm owning this flow, you can catch me outside. Gonna get them all with a little payback. Never gonna fall, I'ma stay on the attack. Put them up against the wall as I finish every track. Never gonna stall, no, I'm never gonna slack. I've been like working and learning and searching for something to push my shit over the edge. I'ma keep burning and turning the profit, you know I can't stop it until I am dead. Gonna be unstoppable and profitable, cause I got a constant flow of knowledge, yo. If you got a problem, bro, take them off the throw. Coming to the top, I go, yeah, promise, go.
Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Yeah. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep. Yeah.
You can't stop this, I promise. Got electronic with a little rock shit. Rap on top of it, you can't even process it. I'ma keep dropping it till it starts stopping it. Oh, I got the beats and I got the rhymes to make your girl cheat. I swear she a dime, get up on your feet. If you wanna climb and take it from me, I got nothing to hide. I get it, cause I want it, always on it, and I'm plotting. Now I got it, got my shot in. You know I'ma be the one climb to the top of it. I'm dropping this, take a shot, I got the fifth. I'm watching it, crop top got me in. She got it shit, she wanna pop it off again. Drop it low and then she gonna take it off and sin, yeah.
Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Yeah. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep. Yeah.
I gotta do it for the fans, yeah. I wanna do it for the fans, bruh. I got really big plans, yeah. I'ma do it cause I can, yeah. I throw cash for a minute, oh. She throw back for a minute, yeah. I flow fast when I get it, oh. She love that when I hit it, yeah. I'ma get high, I'ma get low. I'ma go fly to my own show. I don't say bye, I say hello. Get to know me, yeah, they call me B-Ho. Gonna be the best in the game, rest in the fame. Nest in your brain and I spread like the plague. I don't give, no I take. Live for today, ain't nobody gonna say I didn't make a name.
Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Yeah. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep. Yeah.